Yo, what is up guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to get the best FPS in Valorant. Now we're going to be going over the in-game settings as well as what you can do in your windows to improve FPS. But with that being said, let's get into the video. So the first setting is going to be under the video tab, and you just want to go ahead and click general, which it already should be on, and you just want to make sure that your display mode is on full screen, as that gives you the best FPS. For some reason, when you have it on windowed or windowed full screen, it decreases your FPS slightly, so just make sure you have it on full screen. So for the next setting, we're just going to be going over to graphics quality under the video tab. You just want to make sure that all of these settings are on low for the best FPS. It's up to you, but for the best FPS, you want to make sure all of these are on low. Now, make sure you have improved clarity on, as that's going to help you see enemies faster. And enhanced gun skin visuals, this one's kind of personal preference. If you want your gun skins to look nice or your gun to look nice in game, then just keep it on. And you want to make sure that distortion and shadows are also off. This is going to give you the best FPS, and generally shadows put you at a slight disadvantage. So I just recommend turning both of those off. So for the next step, we're just going to go ahead and make sure that our drivers are up to date. So to do that, just go down here and type in GeForce Experience. If you're not on NVIDIA, then just type in whatever the name of your gaming software is. So mine is GeForce Experience, so I'm just going to type it up here. So once you have opened your gaming app for your graphics card, you're going to want to go ahead and click on drivers. And just make sure it's up to date and it's on the newest one. This is going to make sure that you get the best FPS in game. So just go ahead and close out of that. So the next step is going to be going down to your start menu over here and just type in this PC. As you can see, it popped up right here. Now just right click on it and go to properties. Now once you go here, you want to click on advanced system settings. Go to advanced and just click on settings. And over here, just go ahead and click on custom. Make sure you go ahead and copy the settings that I have on screen, as that's going to give you the best FPS. So once you have done that, just go ahead and close out of these. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is in your task manager. So just go over to your taskbar, right click it, and click on task manager. So now once you have clicked on task manager, just go to startup and make sure all of your startup apps are disabled, except for the ones that you obviously need on startup. So once you guys have done that, just go ahead and close out of this. Now the next step is going to be going down to your start menu again and just typing in game mode. Just click enter. And you guys are going to want to make sure that you have game mode on. This is going to optimize your PC for playing video games, which is what we want, and it'll give you slightly more FPS. If you have a newer computer, it won't matter as much, but if you have an older computer, it'll give you a little more of a boost. Now the next thing we are actually going to want to do is go over to graphics settings under game mode, and then as you can see, I have Valorant on high performance. Now to do this, you just want to go ahead and click browse. Then you want to go to your where your Valorant is located on your PC, and as you can see, the Valorant file is right here. So what I did is I just go here and click add. Obviously I'm not going to add it because I already have it added over here, but you're just going to want to go ahead and add it. And once you have added it, you just want to click on it, click on options, and make sure that it is on high performance. This is going to give you the best FPS in game. So the final thing we are going to be doing for optimizing our FPS is actually going into your NVIDIA control panel. Now obviously if you don't have an NVIDIA graphics card, go into whatever your graphics card software is. Now for NVIDIA, you just want to go over and click adjust image settings with preview, and make sure that it is on use the advanced 3D image settings. And just click on take me there, and then you're going to want to go ahead and click on program settings. The reason we're doing this is so it doesn't mess up all of these settings for any other games that you play. You're going to want to go ahead and select the program, which is Valorant. It should be in this drop down menu. If it's not, then you can just go ahead and click on add, and it should pop up in here. And if you cannot find the program in this list, just go ahead and click on browse, and then just locate the program through your files. Now as you can see, mine was right over here, so I just selected that. So what you guys are going to want to go ahead and do is copy the settings that are on screen. So we want image sharpening on off, or use global setting off, anastrophic filtering off, anti-analyzing FXAA off, anti-analyzing gamma correction off, anti-analyzing mode off, anti-analyzing setting none. CUDA GPUs, you're going to want to make sure that this is on use these GPUs, and just click on your current GPU, and then it should say all over here. The latency mode, you're going to want to make sure this is on ultra. This is very important. Max frame rate, make sure it is on use global setting off. Multi-frame sampled, you're going to want to make sure that's on off. Open GL rendering GPU, make sure that is on your main GPU. Power management mode, you're going to want to make sure that's on prefer maximum performance, which is also going to give you the best FPS in game. For refresh rate, just make sure that's on highest available if you have a high refresh rate monitor. Share to cache, you're going to want to make sure this is on if you have a newer PC. If you have an older PC, I recommend turning this off. This can cause some input delay on either on or off, so you just want to go ahead and experiment with what works for you. Texture filtering, anastrophic sample options, you're going to want to make sure that that is on, and then texture filtering, negative LOD bias, allow. Texture filtering quality, high performance. Texture filtering trilinear on. Threaded optimization on auto. Triple buffering off. Vertical VSync, use the 3D application setting. Virtual reality pre-rendered frames, I'm just going to leave that on 1 since that is the default that only applies to VR. So yeah, once you have done all those settings, just go ahead and click apply and then close out of this. And that's basically it. That's all we have to do to get more FPS in Valorant. If this did help you out, let me know in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.